one of the strangest facts of this whole fabulous city beneath the sea is that Port Royal refuses to stay buried.
What do you mean by that?
These are photostatic extracts from reports of captains of His Majesty's Royal Navy to the British Admiralty. For brief periods, Port Royal has twice re-emerged from the depths of the sea. The same natural forces that caused it to disappear suddenly, with volcanic fury, vomited it out, dripping in the light of day. And on each occasion, before ships could land, this Port Sinister was again beneath the sea.
And it's your theory, Mr. Ferris, that another of these, shall we say, singular appearances is due?
For several years now, I have been pinpointing the activity of suboceanic geological structure of the Caribbean. Long dormant volcanic restlessness is now approaching new outbursts of undersea eruptions. Dr. Hunter, I believe, can confirm my findings.
Our daily seismograph records seem to point in that direction. Just exactly when do you predict the appearance of Port Royal, Mr. Ferris?
Around the latter part of this month. 2 weeks from now, approximately.
2 weeks, approximately.
Yes.
Well, I suggest that neither of us make a wager on it.
I'll give you odds if you're tempted.
I'm interested in facts, Mr. Ferris, not fantasy.
These are facts.
I believe, Mr. Ferris, that you led an expedition to this area several years ago.
We attempted to probe this city beneath the sea with deep-sea diving equipment. But due to the hazards involved in deep-sea diving at great depths, unseasonal storms, trouble with the crew, which brings up a point. I am to understand that if the Institute approves this project, you're to place a ship at my disposal. There exists the prospects of tremendous treasure. I do not wish to subject myself to the hazards I encountered on my last venture.
Well, what do you have in mind?
I wish to handpick the crew myself.
Well, no objections.
Then I take it the Institute approves the overall project?
It does. It's a fascinating venture. I suppose it's the small boy in me, but pirates, their escapades, and treasure have always held me in thrall.
Dr. Hunter?
Well, I think this is a wild goose chase. Wouldn't we look foolish if after providing the expenses for Mr. Ferris' expedition, he failed?
I'm impressed with the sincerity of Mr. Ferris's aims. Whether he finds treasure or not, there is substantial scientific justification for the expedition.
And who will supervise his spending of our money? And who will see that he fulfills his promises?
You will, Doctor.
And who will see that he... What did you say, Mr. Lennox?
You are instructed to accompany Mr. Ferris, to keep, as it were, an eye upon him.
Oh, well, that's impossible. I have my work.
This is an order, Doctor. You will make preparations to leave with the Port Royal expedition at Mr. Ferris's convenience as a scientific historian.
Well,
Anything to say, Doctor?
well, that is... No, sir.
The meeting is adjourned. Well, good luck, Mr. Ferris. Oh, a word about Dr. Hunter.
Oh, a female scientist. How am I going to handle her?
By keeping in mind one thing.
What's that?
Forget a female scientist and remember a woman.
Mr. Ferris, send both you men.
Aye, Skipper. Got a phone call from him last night. We were with him on his last expedition.
Let me see your papers. Bosun, eh?
Yes, sir.
Sign here.
George Burt, Captain. First mate.
All right, sign on. Get aboard as soon as you can. We've got some loading to do.
Aye,
Aye,
sir.
Captain Crawley, sir?
Yes?
Mr. Ferris sent me.
What's your rating?
Radio operator.
May I see your papers? Okay. Sign on.
How's the head?
Splitting. Hospital.
Where else do you expect to find yourself after the crack on the head you got? The Charleston police would like to know how you ended up unconscious in an empty furniture van without any identification.
Charleston?
That's right. It's lucky for you they had to stop here.
South Carolina.
Hey, wait a minute. You're not going anyplace.
Oh, but I've got to get out of here. I'm well enough.
Well, now that we've lost our captain,
Yeah, with that smashed foot, he'll never sail.
well, does this mean we have to postpone sailing?
No need of that, miss. You heard what the skipper said when they took him off. That he'd hate to lose the charter money for the ship, particularly now.
In a way, I feel responsible for the accident. I should have made sure the load was safe.
Well, what are we going to do about another captain? Has Mr. Ferris come aboard yet?
Excuse me, ma'am. I'm John Colback, bosun of the ship. Mr. Ferris came aboard a couple of hours ago, then he went ashore again. Said he had some last-minute business to attend to. Ought to be back any minute now.
I hope this accident won't delay us.
Go on, tell him.
Oh, no, I'm sure...
You'll be doing him a favor.
What is it?
Well, nothing much, miss. I guess Nick wants me to tell you that I got master's papers.
Had him 5 years.
Oh, well, this is a fine piece of luck. Be sure to tell Mr. Ferris when he comes aboard.
Mighty pleased to.
Oh, my luggage is in the taxi.
I'll get it for you, miss.
Thank you.
May I show you your cabin?
Here.
I've got to make a phone call. It's urgent.
You better rest.
This phone call's got to go through. It's really vital.
All right. Who to?
To Dr. Hunter, Marine Institute, Miami.
Hey, you. You in a hurry?
What are you doing here?
Well, no, that's not what I call a friendly approach. Not to an old pal, it isn't.
You're not getting anything out of me.
But take it easy, Johnny. I've been hanging around the Marine Institute myself. If you've cut yourself in on something good, I don't aim to be left out.
The crew list is filled.
That's too bad. Unfill it. And see, it don't take too long.
What if it should?
Then I got a notion you're not going to be taking a sea voyage either.
Hey, Kovac, it's the Institute. They got a long distance from Tony Ferris.
Ferris?
He's in a hospital up in Charleston. Wants to speak to Dr. Hunter.
How long before we cast off?
Half hour.
Step on it.
The phone?
Hang up.
Shall we go aboard?
Now nobody answers.
Well, then I've got to go.
You get back in that bed. At least till Dr. Turner sees you.
All right.
Here. Drink this. It'll help you relax. Now, you be a good boy, honey, and I'll be right back.
All ships of light tonnage are urged to seek shelter of nearest port.
Raise this ship.
Aye, aye, sir. United States Coast Guard Base, Miami. Calling schooner Neptune. Come in, schooner Neptune. This is an emergency. Official,
Get this.
Coast Guard, Miami. Calling schooner Neptune. Come in, Neptune.
This gadget could prove a definite inconvenience.
Hey, what are you doing?
Possible to operate without these?
Well, nobody has learned how yet.
Any spares?
Sure.
Anything?
Can't raise it.
Well, what do you think happened?
All sorts of things can happen at sea, Mr. Ferris. But if the ship ran into trouble, we'd most likely have heard from a radio.
Unless it's out of commission.
Unless we can get a distress signal from the Neptune and can take official notice of it, we may only regard what you tell us as an assumption. Under ordinary weather conditions, I would communicate with headquarters in Jacksonville for instructions in the matter, but we've got our hands full now up and down the coast. We'll just have to wait.
What about one of your planes?
They're battened down under triple lashings. Who'd be crazy enough to fly into what's boiling up outside?
Is that your final word?
Officially, yes.
Oh, Mr. Ferris,
Yes?
maybe I should mind my own business, but
Got an idea?
a plane.
Which airfield?
None of them. They're all nailed down tight on the South Atlantic seaboard.
I'd give $1,000 for anyone who would...
It'd be worth any pilot's license to take off, not to mention his life.
Got to get out to that ship. Somehow. Anyway.
Your life means nothing to you?
Of course.
There's a fellow that hangs around here sometimes. He's got an old crate that he used to fly at $1 a throw for the tourists over the bay.
Do you think he might take me?
He's as crazy as you must be, particularly when he's had a few drinks.
Where is he?
He's got a shack he keeps that flying coffin of his in, about a mile down the causeway to the beach.
Good pilot?
No pilot's a good pilot. Take the chances and do the crazy things Jim Gary's done this time. That's why they took away his license.
No license? Well, how would he...
$1,000 are likely to make him forget about that little thing. Still want to see him?
More than ever. Thanks a million.
Don't mention it.
I don't like the looks of the weather. Just building up to a heavy squall. Nothing to worry about. No wind, heavy seas. Barometer's falling like the bottom's dropped out. Ah, don't be so chicken-hearted. Not a cup full of wind. The sea's running high. I don't like it. There's something dirty about it. What does the radio say? Nothing. On the blink? Had a little accident. A couple of the tubes up and flew right out the porthole. That's a bright trick. Where's Collins? He went below 10 minutes ago to get some sleep.
Just remembered something. Oh, but it's important. No life raft. Does it matter now? No. I guess I'm just throwing my money away.
I don't know about that. It's a cinch I won't be able to spend it. You insured?
Double indemnity, too.
You got nothing to worry about. You'll be making money.
Hey, how's our gas?
Port tank 40, starboard 65. Guess I better switch and balance them.
Yeah.
Come on, baby. Keep your pretty nose up. They're not gonna get you down. Fight them, sweetheart. Fight them.
Change your course 2 degrees. far do you estimate we are from the Port Royal fix?
Oh, it should be around here someplace. Give or take 5 or 10 miles.
That's a great help. You'll have to be a lot more exact than that.
You expect me to pinpoint it for you? I'm no miracle man.
You're a seaman, aren't you? And you're supposed to be a navigator.
Use your head. We've been knocked all over the Caribbean by the worst hurricane I ever ran into. I haven't seen the sun for 36 hours. How do you expect me to get a real celestial fix?
Oh, skip the alibis. Get busy. Do something.
What can I do? I can't even get my position from radio since you jammed it. You expect me to smell my way?
Hey, take it easy, fellas. No great rush. It'll be big enough to spot when it comes out of the sea.
Sure. Big enough for any passing ship or plane. We must be standing by when it rises, ready to go ashore at once. And who's to tell how long it'll stay up?
Anything? No, the set doesn't have much range except when it's operating off the motor. I wish we'd have saved enough gas so I could turn it over for a few minutes.
Well, at least we're alive. That's something. This old baby sure saw us through.
She's a daisy, all right. Knows more about flying than I do. I knew we could count on her. How about a snort? She deserves a toast.
No, thanks.
Well, then I guess I'll have to do the honors. Here's to the gallant lady with thanks. This ought to teach me a lesson. Never fly into the teeth of a hurricane without an extra bottle.
Any ideas to our position?
No, an uncomfortable one. No radio, no gas, and no life raft.
I mean on the map.
Oh, about right here.
And the nearest land?
There isn't any.
What's our drift?
Oh, about 2.5 knots south by east. 4 days should bring us into the shipping and air lanes. That's if we don't hit a blow.
And Port Royal should be about 50 miles due west of here. Hey, a nice westerly wind, too.
Can't rely on it.
Does that parachute give you any ideas?
Not this close to the water.
A jury rig. We'll sail her.
By Jove, you're right. Pitch in.
21 fathoms and a half. It's getting deeper by the minute.
We're suckers putting stock in Tony Ferris's theories. If Port Royal does exist on the bottom of the sea, it'll stay there until Gabriel blows his horn.
22 fathoms. And a long time after that, looks like.
You guys would even gripe when you reach down to pick up the gold.
Surface temperature 68 degrees, 45 at 20 fathoms.
Well, that clinches it. The deeper down, the colder it gets. Suboceanic volcanic activity around these latitudes, and that's for sure. 22 fathoms and a half. And look at the weather. Not wind enough to blow out a match. Does that look like everything's gonna break loose?
It'd all be smart to go back to Miami.
Shut up! All of you! You men make me sick.
23 fathoms.
Whining and pouting because the treasure isn't waiting for you to bend down and scoop it up. Well, I'll tell you something. I'll stick by Tony Ferris's theories rather than any of your facts anytime.
24 fathoms.
If any of you think you're...
Full wheel to starboard.
There she comes. Look at her. Look at her.
It felt like we was right on top of that volcano.
There she is. Port Royal.
Well, it was right after all.
He always said she'd come up again. Called the score almost to the day. Treasure of the Spanish Main. There it is, right before our eyes. Waiting for us. Enough to make every one of us millionaires 10 times over. Port Royal. Up on the bottom of the see for the first time in over 2 centuries.
Oh, for Port Royal. All the luxuries of a Caribbean cruise. I sure wish I had a sandwich. The fish here will strike on anything trolled through the waters. We'll try our luck in old King Neptune's larder. They say he's very well stocked in these parts. Well, wake me up when he comes through.
You're locked in the cabin? I saw to it myself.
Looks like the beginning of the world.
Or the end. Gives me the creeps. What's that?
Sulfur fumes.
This is the strangest rock formation I ever saw. Take a look around. Do you see anything that looks like a city? Rocks, seaweeds, barnacles, and the smell of purgatory.
You can say that again.
Sure, rocks, seaweeds, and barnacles. But look what's beneath.
Beneath? What are you talking about?
Houses, you fool. Houses covered with coral and barnacles. Just like anything would be that had been sunk in the sea that long. The bulk of the pirate loot that flowed into Port Royal during its life was kept in a strong room beneath the governor's palace. It was a sort of bank for those buccaneers. They...
She's going. She's sinking back again.
Steady. Ah, nothing of the kind. Just settling, that's all. Just settling.
Yeah, settling. To the bottom again, maybe. Now, what are we wasting time for? Let's get that stuff and get out of here. Smell that stuff.
Gas. Careful, it's dangerous.
I don't like this place, and I don't like hanging around here. Hey, Kovac, where's that strong room you were talking about?
According to the position indicated, it's on the south side of the town, not too far from the shore.
South. See, that's that way.
Right.
The only trouble is determining how much of Port Royal came up and how much remains underwater. Better split up. We'll cover more ground that way. Hollis, you stay with the boat. Collins, you and Christie come with me. Bert, take Nick and Akers and work in from the shore.
Right.
First group finds anything, fire 2 shots.
Okay.
Got it?
Okay.
Let's go.
Careful with coral, boys. Cuts like a knife. Infection from it will be pretty bad.
What's doing?
The wind's getting pretty stiff.
Oh, hope it doesn't get too bad. We're goners for sure if it does.
Well, with any luck at all, we should be in the Port Royal area sometime during the night.
Providing it's there.
Well, I may be wrong, but according to my calculations...
You know, it's crazy. The city's been lying on the bottom of the ocean for over 200 years. And just because you've got some cockeyed theory, you actually expect
It's not just a theory, it's a definite scientific fact.
But why should it come up for a breather now?
Because there's been a lot of undersea activity in the Port Royal area recently. And according to my computations...
According to mine, breakfast!
Hey, look.
We found it.
governor's palace?
Maybe. Looks big enough.
Hey! Look at this! Passageway. You think it might lead to the...
Let's find out.
We're not going inside.
Might be what we're looking for.
But maybe I better stay out here and stand guard while you...
Get inside.
Someone over there.
Come on, let's see what's behind that door.
I'm not going in there. I've had enough.
Treasure.
It's all here.
Yeah. I told you we'd find it.
For once you were right, Colbeck. Just try to get one of these things open. What's that? Christie?
Don't be a fool. He's the only other person who knows about this passage.
I've seen one of those devils before. Up Jamaica.
Poor Christie.
I used to be so fond of Crab Louie. Never again.
Here's to Christie, a fine shipmate.
Somebody ought to go back to this ship.
She's safe. We'll bother her. Weather's okay.
Poor Christie.
Look at it. What do you let it drink?
Shouldn't leave the ship alone. Isn't good seamanship. I'm gonna grab a few wings.
Out cold. They're good until morning.
Let's get moving.
I still think we ought to knock them off while we got the chance.
Leave just the two of us to handle the ship. Use your head. Come on. funny. You nearly fell in that hole.
I was just thinking, if it wasn't for that little story in my strongbox in Miami, you wouldn't have been so quick to pull me back. Now you're my guardian angel.
You'll keep your eyes peeled. It's going to take more than a guardian angel to save your neck.
Well, if we had the gas, she'd fly all right. Jim.
Yeah.
I saw a light out there. The island's inhabited.
Are you crazy? Inhabited by what? Mermaids?
Follow my finger.
I don't see anything.
I saw it distinctly. Look, see there.
What do you suppose?
Somebody else must have landed after the storm. Maybe the Neptune. Jones there. We gotta go see.
Now, wait a minute, pal. You just don't go blundering out into places like that. Let's wait until daylight.
Well, if it's Jones, she might be in danger. We can't wait.
These chests out of here.
We aren't. We couldn't. We just take care of ourselves. The rest of the stuff will go right back down to the bottom of the sea.
Yeah, but we could grab all of this stuff if we cut the other guys in on it.
Ah, you talk like a fool. These birds never keep their mouths shut. You ever hear of Treasure Trove?
Treasure what?
Port Royal was a British possession. Maybe they still lay claim to it. And claim to any treasure discovered on it. It means we'd have to split 50-50 with the government.
Catch me.
They're tied up for years in lawsuits. Maybe a lifetime. You want that? But if we're smart, if we keep quiet about it, we take out enough to make us richer than we've ever dreamed of being. And forget about those traps back on the shore.
How are we gonna hide it?
We stow this chest aboard beneath the ballast, then let them whistle. As far as they're concerned, we found nothing.
Well, let's get busy.
Target the chest.
Nothing to worry about, Doc. You got company.
Let's go.
All right.
Well, the ship must be on the other side of the island.
Could be.
Joe! Over here. Are you all right?
I guess I just lost my nerve.
No wonder.
Look at the size of those claws. I'll bet they'd slice your arm off just as neat as cutting butter.
Thanks, Tony.
Think I want that perambulating basketball to walk off with you?
The treasure's in there.
First things first. We got to get gas for the plane before this island dies out from under us.
Let's be on our way. This thing may have a loving family.
Listen, Johnny, you're not serious about leaving that other stuff back there, are you?
Can't handle it.
But where will we ever get such a chance again? We'd be fools not to take it.
Well, maybe one more.
Come on. She got loose. Cut loose, you mean? The crew.
Oh, still sleeping. There's somebody else on this island.
What about the treasure?
That can wait. This could mean our necks.
How could anybody have gotten ashore without us seeing?
Must have come in the other side of the island. Come on, step on it. Plane.
Yeah.
Let's get down there. No vital damage, as far as I can see. Just out of gas.
That's damage enough.
Well, this explains whoever's here all right.
Didn't hear any motor. Must have drifted in.
Yeah, brought down with the storm, I guess. If we get the gas off the ship, I could get her into the air.
Well, why fool with it? The Neptune's a sound ship.
Yeah, too sound.
Meaning what?
I guarantee we'll live to enjoy that treasure.
Seems okay.
Right.
Yeah, but that doesn't answer what Kolvac and Collins are up to.
Nothing wrong with the ship. Well, I'm camping here till they come back.
There's enough gas in the boat to get us away from here.
Not a chance. They'd spot us the minute we showed ourselves.
That's what I'm counting on.
What do you mean?
Decoy.
Good, I'll be the decoy.
No, me.
No, I don't like it. It's too dangerous.
Well, as soon as they would see me, they'd come running, and you fellas could get the gas.
Might work at that. You think you could do it?
Yes.
Well, be careful, will you?
I'll meet you at the plane.
All right, good luck.
I like it much better when we're back aboard ship.
Me too, but not without the stuff we came for.
We better start foraging again. This time we'll take north and south.
Hey, on that rock, look. It's the dame.
Let's get her, come on.
Let's make a try for it. Right.
don't you quit practicing and hit something for a change?
Shut up and keep moving.
Let's look in here.
You're wasting time. There's no exit through there. She wouldn't be...
I'm not passing anything out. If we don't catch her, she's the best evidence to hang us all. Follow me. Watch out!
Hey, a guy could get killed here.
That's too true to be good. Well, let's get on with the job. If the dame's not there, that's a cinch. And if she is...
You guys go on ahead. I'll cut out the other way, and I'll meet you back at the boat.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, let me have the cans.
Tony. What? Look, the gas gauge.
One of those guys have been here.
Yeah, and pumped gas into her for private getaway insurance.
That means whoever it was is likely to be back any time.
Maybe Joan will be here first.
We can't change that.
Where you going?
To get her.
I'm with you, pal. But I'm gonna fix this baby so that nobody else but Jim Gary can fly it.
Tony Ferris figured this place would stay up for a while. I'm not so sure.
They spotted us.
Did you see where it came from?
Saw where it hit. Too darn close.
I'll draw another shot. You watch for it. You see it?
To the right of that boulder. They're behind it.
For Pete's sake, keep your head.
Oh, we can't stay here. Pretty soon they'll get up enough nerve and come gunning.
You think they've got Joan?
No.
What makes you say that?
They'd have to reckon with us. Kovac's smart enough to know that Joan's better ammunition and bullets.
You got any other ideas?
They got better ones. Yeah, got an idea. Might work, might not. So at least it's worth a try. Listen.
You better give up!
Think you can make it look authentic?
Saw enough of it during the war.
Good luck.
Hey, you guys!
You men!
Come out! Keep your hands up. Got 30 seconds before we come in and get you. Is he dead?
Give me some help here. You can't leave a man to die like...
Bring him. And no funny stuff. Too hot down there.
Watch your step. Almost slipped in.
Jim Gary!
Joan!
Help!
Joan, I gotta get down there.
And package yourself neatly in case those gorillas show up?
Take it easy,
Jones. We'll get you out. Grab hold of this.
Beginning to feel kind of foolish after the things I said about you in Miami to Mr. Lennox.
Glad you did. Brought you along with us.
I was wrong, and I apologize.
Forget it.
We better make tracks, kids.
The plane.
Wait a minute.
Oh, come on.
Never mind all the energy, Johnny.
What?
End of the line.
Great kid there, aren't you?
In about 2 seconds, you'll find out.
I wouldn't pull that trigger, Collins, not till you look behind you first.
I'm not falling for a moth-eaten old gag like that. So long, Johnny. It was nice knowing you.
Drop it, pal, and make it quick.
No, Bert, listen to me.
You were right, Johnny. He was a rat to watch.
No, he's pulling a double cross on you. We found the stuff, and he forced me to help him hide it from you. No, Bert, don't. It's the truth. I wouldn't lie to you, honest.
It's your time, Johnny. Now start talking. Make it quick, even if it isn't good.
You believe that rat's lies?
I'll make up my mind after I hear your story. Now start talking.
Oh, let's go back.
Hey. Look. Over there.
No. Alive. Paris knows where that treasure is. He must know. That's what brought him back. I want him alive.
Wait, let me rest.
The girls slowed him up. They can't go much further unless they leave her.
Tony!
Come on, not that way. Inland, or they'll trap us with their backs to the sea. Watch it. Lava crust.
What do you mean?
Can go right through it like matchwood. Probably quicksand beneath.
We'd better hurry up. They're breathing down the back of our necks.
I'll go first, then Joan. If one of us falls through, we stand a better chance with the other two topside.
Right.
too much weight to one spot, we'll both go in. Nick! Save me! Keep still. You want to join him?
But he's going down.
That's his tough luck. Nothing we can do now. We got ourselves to think of.